I think the thing is for you is that you haven't gotten over what you saw when he was at Ohio State, and especially what he did in the sophomore year over those last 4 games. You fell in love then, and you've been smitten with Zeke Elliott and his running style ever since then. Skip, there have been very few backs in NFL history that could wear you down, carry the ball 25, 30 times, put their foot in the dirt, and go 80+. The only ones that's off the top of my head is Adrian Peterson and Eric Dickerson. I'm talking about bell cow backs, carry it 25, 30 times, and then boom, they can go 60 yards. Well, Skip, OJ really wasn't a bell cow back. OJ was a slipper and slider. Adrian Peterson, Skip, ran the contact. You know, I'm surprised that he's been able to be as successful as he has with his running style. Adrian Peterson still can go get you 100 yards on a given Sunday. So when I look at Zeke, Skip, in 2016, his rookie season, he had 8 runs of 25 yards or more. In 2017, it was 4. But remember, Skip, he missed, 6 games? Okay, so they might have been the same thing. Last year, he led the league with 4 runs of 25 yards. This season, 4 runs of 25 yards. Skip, I don't look at him as a guy that stick his foot in the dirt and get gone. Like Saquon. See, you talk about Saquon because Saquon, like, he 1 yard, he's 2 yards, he's 55. But you want that from Zeke. Yeah. Zeke is a pound guy, 3 yards here, 4 yards there, 2 yards, 10 yards, 1 yard. That's what he is. He's not that guy, Skip, that'll stick his foot in the dirt and can hit his head on the goalpost. And so for me, Skip, when I look at Zeke, I look at him as a bell cow back. He's sturdy. He's just going to wear you down. But if you're expecting to see the Zeke that you saw at Ohio State this sophomore season, especially over those last 4 games, Skip, that guy ain't coming back. It's over. That guy is not coming back.
Shannon, he ran 4.47 at the combine. He goes 225. Mm-hmm. He was, I thought, Eric Dickerson, or at least a reasonable facsimile. I thought OJ was more of a bell cow back because he was the first to ever go in 14 games over 2,000 yards. Yeah. But OJ was 225 and could run, I don't know what he ever timed, but he was 4.4, might have been 4.3. Eric Dickerson ran in the 4.2s, I believe. Yeah, there you go. So, again, were Eric and OJ at their peak faster than Zeke? Yes, they were. They're all they're in the ballpark of the same size as far as weight goes. Mm-hmm. They're built differently. Yeah. Both OJ and Eric are built taller and longer than Zeke, who's a little stouter. But the point is, I saw burst his rookie year. Even though he only played, 8 games his second year, I saw flashes of dash. I saw home run hitter. I saw a guy in his first 2 NFL seasons, Shannon, who would have been at or at least near the top of this list if it had been made at those points in his career. It horrifies me to say, as I told you, and again, I first guessed this, I'm not 20/20 hindsight, I didn't see it last year the way I saw it before. My line to you constantly, my refrain on this show was, he looks like he's still running in Cabo sand because he was training down in Cabo San Lucas. And obviously he came back and Jerry Jones caved in and gave him his $90 million. And I believe that it's stories and analyses like this one that make Jerry feel like he does occasionally when he stays all night, as he calls it, honky-tonking. When he comes in and he's hadn't slept and he's feeling a little queasy and his head's throbbing and maybe he needs an Excedrin or a Tylenol. And that's how this is making him feel because Zeke just wasn't quite right. And my stats are a little different than ones you use, but I'll go 2 different areas. There are 10-plus yard runs and 20-plus yard runs. And the 10s, if we just take his full seasons, we discount 2017, but if we go the 10-plus yard runs, he had 48 when he was a rookie. That's really good. Then 41 the next full season, 2018, and last year down to 38. Not terrible, but you see a little decline. And then in 20-plus yard runs, he had 14 when he was a rookie, then 11 in 2018, and all the way down to only